call the Public Works and Planning Committee to order, and I'll ask Commissioner Brad Turner.
Let's pray. Dear Lord, thank you again for the opportunity to allow us to gather this evening. Lord, I ask that give us wisdom and guidance with the decisions that are going to be made. I ask that you be with us this new year, Lord, as we help make the right decisions for the county. I ask this in your name. Amen.
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 Okay, first thing is approve minutes for the last meeting.
So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, the first item up is planning. And the only item that planning has got tonight is before you. There's a subdivision plat. You got one of them in front of you. If you got any questions on it, the mayor's here to answer any question on this.
There will be no zoning request for this January or February. They don't have anything in the pipeline right now.
For board of zoning or
Not
planning?
the BZA, but for the planning commission.
Oh, okay.
BZA has three
Right, no.
applicants next
Okay.
time, I believe.
Looks as plenty of
No
lots still
questions.
waiting.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Building codes.
Mr. Chairman, Commissioners, good evening. Have December's building permits issued was 124. Plan review fees was $225. Building permit fees was $29,236. Plumbing permits was $4,160, and gas permits $800, for a total of $34,421 taken in. The back of that report gives our yearly totals for 2011. We actually finished up on single-family dwellings this year by 15 from last year. Last year we issued 321 single-family dwellings, and this year 336. Our total permits issued, 1,806, is less than last year. So we're right on the same numbers with all the other categories, single families being up just a little bit. So hopefully we'll see some upswing in 2012. Have some positive outlook on it and some positive comments from some of the builders and contractors. The next report is our property maintenance. For December, we performed 90 inspections for property maintenance, 47 total inspections for BZA cases and signs. Our new cases was 29 and our closed cases was 48. Our totals out to the right hand side in red, I want to go over those real quickly because those are totals we've not seen before. We performed 3,398 inspections in property maintenance. I've got 2 people in zoning. One administrative and 1 field inspector. Of course, administrative is out in the field mostly too, as a lot of us are. I've helped with zoning this year quite a bit. We've had permit officers doing administrative work. We've had building inspectors pulling signs and going out on grass cutting inspections and things of that nature. So the whole department's just pulled together for these kind of numbers. That's 759 more than we performed last year. On the next category, we finished the year with 944 inspections with signs and BZA. That's up 108 from last year. And so we finish the year with about 867 more inspections performed. And like I say, it's just due to the help from the building inspectors in that area, those areas, and just anyone that had time to help us on zoning this year. Hopefully that'll fall down a little bit. We are seeing some of our liens being released. That means that property is getting out into the market or getting off the list for foreclosures, and hopefully that will mean that we will have less liens next year and less activity and less inspections that we have to perform next year on that. We've issued 161 liens this year, thanks to the maintenance department for the county for our grass cutting ability. In those, a lot of those were lots that are available to builders, you know, that have not been built on. So we did cover a lot of the subdivisions, but when you're in a new subdivision and you've got several vacant lots with overgrown grass, there's a lot of things that need to be taken care of, as far as varmints and things of that nature coming into your backyard, and that's some of the complaints that we got on those also. So 701 total new cases for the year, with 940 closed cases.
How you feel on your junkyard cases?
They have been, it's a pretty high number, 93, but here again, a lot of that, Mr. Jernigan, as you know, we call them junkyards, but a lot of that's just property violations, where they had too many cars in the backyard, or they started parts scavenging, you know, in vehicle just left in the backyard with parts off of it or something. So a lot of that is not per se junkyards as we know it as a commercial venture, but residential activity. But that is a high number, 93 on the junkyard category for us this year also. But it's we're going pretty good. Just 3 citations this year total. So I feel like, you know, we're working with the people and getting them corrected with our closed cases numbers. So we are getting some response from the public.
It's probably the lowest citation you've had, eh?
It is. I believe it is. It's low. Last year was 6, I think, or 7. So we are a little bit low this year on citations. And the next report that I have would be the development tax collection. Building Codes Department took in $58,500. Planning Department took in $2,250 for a total of $60,750. Cumulative total $413,250. And that's all I have, Mr. Chairman.
Questions more you need to ask?
I just want to say, you know, compliments to individuals that work with you, of everybody chipping in together to help the community. You know, in the county with expenses like that, everybody picking up a little bit of an extra burden when they need to be out there is very much appreciated from the taxpayer side and from the government side. So make sure that they're commended for
Thank
their
you.
work. I appreciate it.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Motion there.
Motion to approve the report.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thanks. Thank you.
Mr. Nolan just walked in, so we're ready for him.
Happy New Year, y'all.
Thank
How
you.
are you?
Good, Mac. Thank you.
Commissioner Black likes good news, you know. You may start out with good news.
Whoop it to us. We need it.
Landfill business is up just a little bit. 62% increase in revenue this month versus last month.
Shingles.
Shingles. And it's also 100% increase over the last 2.5 years. So we've doubled in business from what we did 2.5 years ago. And that's all I had on the landfill side. Convenience center side, it's up. Christmas wrapping paper. That's what most of it has been. Of course, recycling is up a little bit too. In the last 6 months since the budget started, we've hauled 1,870 tons of recycled materials. You know, so that's a pretty good jump. Other than that, we're just kind of staying busy for a change.
I know the people at the convenience center, the ones that runs it, they do an awful good job out toward my way.
I appreciate you saying
I'm sure
that.
they're all over at the county, but
We've been rather busy for the last couple of weeks. It'll start slowing down after this week again. So we've got a few things going on that we've increased efficiency over the last 3 years pretty much. And I think we've actually cut $1.5 million out of the budget or saved that much over the last 3 years. With the increases in the counties and things else like that, it may be time to increase that budget a little bit next year. So just give you a little pre-warning on that. That's all I have.
Anybody got any questions? Need to ask the director?
if there's no questions, I'll make a motion that we approve the report.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, the highway department, didn't have no report this month. No drainage easements. No stop signs. No speed limits. First time in a long time I remember when they didn't have this something. But, all they had is just regular stuff this morning, so there wasn't nothing to send up, so don't have anything on the highway department. Anybody got anything else they want to bring up on the committee? Not then, I'll move adjourn.